Hello everyone. Today we have a practical class about how to lay the table in English. So first of all, what does the term to lay the table mean? Well, this term refers to the act of placing everything that you need to eat onto the dining table in preparation for a meal. So let's take a look. Okay, so somebody has asked us to lay the table for dinner. So let's do it together. What are we going to need? First of all, we may need a placemat, or sometimes called a table mat. So we will put that on the table first. Next, we're going to need a fork, a knife, a tablespoon, which is the bigger sized spoon. And you probably won't need this for dinner, but I'm going to show you anyway. And these little spoons are called teaspoons. So let's put them all on there. Now, collectively or all together, forks, knives and spoons are called cutlery. So if somebody asks you to get some cutlery, they are referring to these three items, and it just makes it a little bit easier rather than saying, can you get me some forks, knives and spoons from the kitchen? So that word is cutlery. Next, we might need a plate, and then of course, a bowl, and perhaps you might also want a napkin, or sometimes called serviettes, which I think is a French word. So napkin or serviettes. And if you're in a restaurant or a cafe, you can ask, can I have a napkin or may I have a serviette? And then next you might want a glass for some water. And if you're enjoying some alcohol, you might need a wine glass. Next, we're going to need some pepper and some salt. And these objects or items are called salt and pepper grinders or salt and pepper mills. Okay. And then if you're serving some kind of liquid or soup, you might need a ladle. A ladle, which is a really big spoon for serving liquids. And then if you're serving meat, you might need a big knife, which is also called a carving knife. So to carve means to cut, and that is a knife for serving meat on the table. So I think that's everything you need to lay the table. Now we just need somebody to cook dinner. Anybody? Somebody? No? Okay, so we've got to cook the dinner ourselves too. I do hope that is helpful for you to lay the table, and bon appetit.